My biggest decision too was just the way Keegan was so open about just being able to converse with me and just being straight up about the way he coaches and just his actual coaching style as a whole. Um, he was very upfront. He doesn't hold back on the way he coaches, the way Keegan coaches, and the way he presents himself really led me just towards um, going to Keyano. And even beforehand, I started reaching out to a couple of guys on the team, and they're very, very open and welcoming and answering all my questions whenever I had any questions and answer them to the best of ability and just welcomed me with open arms. So I've actually this would be my third team I'd be playing for. I played at St. Thomas University the COVID year. I took a year off because I fractured my rib cage. And then there's just some stuff that happened. I couldn't go back. I think the biggest thing too is just the level of play. I think the OCAA has a lot of there's mainly like three dominant teams in the OCAA, and it's a very, very big region. And every other team is still obviously good. It's just I think that the ACAC has a lot more challenging teams. I think it's a lot more of a competitive scene, especially compared to the ACAA. Stu's mostly dominated that league, so it's not really a good gateway into going into you know. I just think the ACAA is the ACAC is just a lot more of a competitive league compared to other leagues in the country. Yeah, I just think and I think it's also nicer to be closer to home too. That's a big thing too. So the first thing I was told when I asked a couple of guys, I was like, "Hey, like, what's the team like?" And they're very much just like very Saturday for the boys kind of thing. Like you're always hanging out with them, you're spending every day with them, and that's a big thing with me too. My first year in Ontario, I had some we just didn't really get along as teammates, and I mean that happens. That's not really something you can control. But I think just overall meshing with the team, I think a big thing that also brought me towards this team compared to a bunch of other schools that offered me spots is how close people are on this team. That I'm really excited, and I honestly think that this is a very, very, very strong team that can go. Yeah, I think we can. I think this team can go places. I think this is a very, very strong team with a really good coaching staff and really good resources.